Yeah. I got Lala D out there hating on me. Lala D. Lala D is in Eagles way of boxing with the hate. She come in here hating. But she came in with love though. Cynthia, she put a Cynthia that got my 4 hearts because I deserve a heart for all the directions. Then she said, "You think you're so important." I'm important, baby. I'm important, loved one. Of course. And she's crying out aloud. I'm important. I'm starting to see that now. Because sometimes we go through a point where we don't feel like we matter and nothing like that. Yeah, we matter. I got my Notorious song. I'm gonna show y'all this for a second. Look. That's Almo. That's my Almo looking like. Remember that picture of Biggie Smalls when he was a baby? That's why they did this one. I've worn this before, but yeah. I used to think I wasn't important. I found out today that I'm important. I got a couple of phone calls. I missed one, but I got getting phone calls from people that evidently they need to speak to me about something. So some days we have our importance. We're important, and then some days we might not be as important as we feel like we should be. Everybody wants to be that important one. Salute to Lala D for coming in the Eagles Way of Boxing just to start some trouble or something. It would be nice if she stayed and stuck around, but she has to come in. Nobody wanted to come by the other day because they couldn't handle that beef. And I noticed, I don't know that I don't have Twitter or nothing like that, but I heard that Bud went off on a couple of the new media guys. That's not good. I see y'all just Surf Flame salute, brother. That's our job is to give you our opinion about stuff. Your job is just to fight. I mean, you can come at me. Anybody can come at me. I really don't give a damn. I don't care nothing about your opinions and stuff like that. And when it comes to people, I know I'm a real small fish when it comes to this, but I'm just saying. Because you're not gonna stop my mouthpiece. I'm still gonna talk shit. And if you professional fighters are threatening people, y'all need to watch yourself, man. Because you remember, you're a professional fighter. You ain't no gangster or nothing like that. You don't know people's background, man. Because some people, you go to try to fight them and you think you're going to hit them. You might be standing there bleeding and you don't even know why you bleeding no more. You standing there, you're surrounded by bodyguards. Think about this. Some people, you don't know their background. You surrounded by bodyguards, but you sitting there in a pool of your own blood for your mouthpiece running. And nobody's seen that. Oh, you see what happened? What happened to the boss? I see. Be careful. Don't think this world is yours because you do one thing in it. Just because you're a fighter, that's what you do. You fight. Just stay as a fighter. I mean, I've heard gangsters tell fighters, "Hey, you just fight. Shut your ass up and fight, and be safe." B-Way, Sir Flame always says, salute to Eagles Web, salute to the chat. He said, and as always, he said, jab that like button on y'all neck. Don't get naked, Eagles Web. Boxing got the fire up good with the 100, of course, that glove. And never forget about those things. Whew. Y'all don't understand wind. Like, we've been having some wind here, like little small tornadoes and stuff all over the place. It's crazy. I think they call them the whirlywinds, but we've been having those all over the place, man. It's wild. I'm like, are you kidding me? Blowing doors open, blowing the roofs off of houses and knocking down trees. Like I've never been in wind like this to where even in Chicago where the wind is kind of straight. It'll blow and then it'll stop and blow, but not like this. This wind is just like whipping around in circles all over the place. Like a lot of these little circle winds all over the place. You just look around like, wait, what? You see stuff going around in a circle this way. You see stuff going around. It's like, wait a minute, that's too many of these. Like they're all over the place. And then it's very deceptive because a lot of trees ain't really moving like you think they would. So you can see like, oh, it's windy. No, it's windy out there, man. Man, it blew all the heat. I went out there all hot and felt like I felt good. Okay, might not even need I might not even need a coat, a jacket. Take your ass out there. That wind will let you know, hey, put your ass a coat on or put a jacket on. Take all the heat out of you. Lala D says, Sir Flame, oh, look at that. He got the flame and he got the hearts. Yeah, he said salute to the queen, though. Put the crown up there good. Yep. Sir Flame said, I'm going to sue the shit out of their ass, yeah. I'll take that ass whooping for a few million. Oh, yeah, that's true, too, though. But my advice to them, salute to Derek Bailey, but my advice to them, Sir Flame, was just be cool with shit like that because you're a boxer. You don't know the ins and outs of somebody getting in and out of your little clique. Somebody might infiltrate your little clique. And you just sitting there in a pool of your own blood. Somebody didn't put the right cuts on your stupid ass. Just don't stop playing with people that you don't know nothing about. Huh? Especially when you're around people who just all they do is think. Like you don't know what goes through my mind. You don't know. I might hand you not you personally, but I might hand you a nice little present or gift. And it ain't the gift, it's not what you think it is. When you go to open it, you'll see. But I'll tell you this is how I'm gonna tell you. Just so I'll let you know how I move. The way I move, mostly I roll naked. But I'm gonna tell you. Just so you know about me, I'm very stealthy. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I can say about it is I'm very stealthy. And so that's a general word. So you can take it any way you want to. But I'm a stealthy person. You Sir Flame right though. Sir Flame thinking like me. Sir Flame like we will get paid. He like we're gonna get paid, Eagle, just like this says. Me and Sir Flame gonna lace him up and y'all think it's gonna be a brawl. It don't matter if it's a brawl. It don't matter if it's a brawl. We already shook hands and hugged before the fight. Yeah. Okay, a lot of DC. Oh, she's using my name. She says something. She says there's a channel here called WCS, World Combat Sports. He said, man, he don't let nothing slide. He said, laughing out loud. He always going in on his enemies. His main enemies are Drew, BFTB, and Ill Will. Oh, okay. So he just be going off. Yeah. Well, some people do that too, though. I don't have any, I don't care. I don't visit anybody's forum. I might look at what you wrote for your title, but I don't go visit anybody. So if you say anything about me, then you're just saying it in vain. None of my people probably visit you. They're not going to come back and tell me. I've had people that come back and told me some stuff that made me leave certain people alone. Because certain stuff, you could talk shit about a person, but certain things are, for me, they're not taboo, but you just don't go there. When you're talking about certain people, you just don't, a lot of things you don't bother, even if you don't like a certain race of people, certain stuff you just leave alone. You just leave it alone. Yeah, it's not worth you messing with. Because you could have had a good friendship with that person, but now you killed it by bringing up certain stuff. Don't mess with a person's language and stuff. Don't mess with their stuff. Especially if you speak in English, which is a spelled language. That's why you spell it. You didn't even know that, huh? You never thought about that, huh? That's why you have certain stuff. A spelling bee. Why is it a B? What does a B have to do with your spelling? Because this language is a spelled language. That's why you spell it. It's a spelling language. You're not supposed to spell something. You're supposed to comprehend and understand, what you're what's the words that are coming out of your mouth. That's what comprehension is and understanding. But there should be no such thing as spell. But this is a spellbound language. Just so you know. Derek says it like Santa Ana wins. No man, this is like no, not Santa Ana is like they're not when you Santa Ana wins. They just hit your ass hard. They just they gonna hit you. So the Santa Ana winds just hit you like you know that you're gonna get hit from all sides. But this is just sporadic. It's just like I don't know if I open this door, am I gonna hit with wind? I wonder if I go this way. It's just crazy because it's like it's like it's like miniature not hurricanes but miniature tornadoes. Just imagine if you will miniature tornadoes everywhere you turn. It's just like miniature like tornadoes, and then coupled with that add like super high winds too on top of that. Just add some winds to that, and you're like, Eagle, what the hell are you talking about? What you mean add winds to that? That's enough wind. Yeah, but that's what it's like. It's like those little circular winds and then plus more wind on top of that. I'm like, what the hell? I've never seen that because I'm seeing leaves everywhere going around like this over here or like this over here. And then on top of that, you add some heavy winds on top of that. That shit's crazy, man. Yeah. Derek Bailey said, peace to the queen at Lala D. Lala D said, Derek Bailey, he gets fired too. And well, where my fire at, baby? Lala, where's Eagle's fire? Eagle ain't worth fire. No, Derek Bailey said salute at Surf Flame. Surf Flame right back at Derek Bailey. Yeah, laughing out loud. She said self. She said remind me of that Ice Cube song. You better check yourself before you wreck yourself. That's right. Cause I'm bad for your health. I come I come real stealth. Yeah, that's it. Stealth. That's where you gotta go though. Stealth. Okay, damn. Austin Trout is bare knuckle fighting now. Surf Flame said last night I watched Austin Trout bare knuckle fighting. And he said I can't make the money in pro. I knock these fools out with these knuckles. Get a lot of these. How was it at Surf Flame? Yeah. Yeah, Santa Ana winds will push you down. Yeah, Santa Ana winds ain't no joke. I'm trying to tell you, you like a miniature tornado. I'm like a miniature tornado. A miniature tornado, you don't see it, you don't see it coming up. He bird knuckle fighting now at Surf Flame. Yeah. Yeah. The only thing I try to do here is I try to get a point across. Now, if somebody got a problem with that and they get hurt and all that, getting all into their feelings. And plus, one thing I don't like, this is what I don't like. I don't like, and I'm not going to mention anybody specifically, but I don't like when grown men get all like into their feelings like that. A grown man shouldn't get into his feelings where he wants to hurt another grown man. How did you let a grown man get you to the point where you want to hurt him? The reason you want to hurt him because your conversation sucks. You can't talk to him. Because before you hurt somebody, you got to at least talk to him. Because remember, you're not somebody's parent. It's different. If you're somebody's parent. Now, your mom might tell you why she's going to go upside your head. Hold on a second. I don't know what's going on with this. It's not. I think I'm not plugged in. I think, yeah, that's what it was. I wasn't plugged in. I was wondering why it was so low in light. But that's different. A parent is different. A parent can go upside your head. They don't have to even say. I mean, it might look like it might be childish, but it's like there's a lesson that's going to be learned somehow. There's going to be some kind of a lesson learned. Trump won, which he was supposed to, but he had less than equal boxer. Yeah. Of course, Sir Flame. Of course, he's going to win. You think they was going to match him up with a guy with the head as thick as Marvin Hagler? Sir Flame said he fought a Mexican. Yeah, can't remember his name. Yeah. Oh, Sir Flame said Diego Sanchez. They do 5. Oh, it went the whole 5 rounds. It went 5 rounds. What happened to that that ring fighting. They don't have that no more, huh? Do you guys even remember that? You guys remember that shit, huh? Where they used to fight inside of a circle. You couldn't go outside the circle. God dang, it was like a real tight circle. So there's nowhere to move. Your defense had to be tight and your offense just had to be good. It's like, God, people are finding ways to beat each other up for entertainment. It's just like crazy. I remember back in the day they did bum fighting. They used to pay bums to fight, and then put the shit on World Star or whatever it was. Can we please get some boxing matches on so we have to talk about this shit? Let's get some real boxing matches going. Man. You guys chickened out on me. You guys didn't want to come see Eagle the other day because I said that your fighter is a bum. Your fighter's garbage. And nobody wanted to come in and face me on that. He said Paulie didn't win when he went bare knuckle fighting. Derek say, I don't know about that shit. Because he's not Austin Trout. Paulie didn't have that kind of power. Come on. He didn't have that kind of power with gloves on. You think he'll have that kind of power with bare knuckles? Because if you think about it, bare knuckles is not as much power as with gloves on. You would think it is, but it's not. Now listen, before you try to argue, because this will probably hurt more and do a little bit more damage because of knuckles, but it can do more damage to the hand itself. But when you weight it, no matter what you do, so now you put a little weight on it, now it's going to do more damage. You're going to do more damage with gloves. But the gloves are actually designed to protect this. If there was a different way to protect this, they wouldn't need to have a certain amount of ounces of gloves or whatever like that, But because that's what they have gloves. To be honest, they shouldn't have gloves. They should have something that's built up that they put around the hand, like foam and everything else. So foam and whatever else, you should actually wrap the hand like that and use that to protect the hand. Shouldn't really be gloves because there's always a way to cheat when you got gloves. But if you had if you had to have people that were certified to wrap your hand up and put leather on it or whatever, then there wouldn't be no cheating. And somebody got to him and paid him off. But what you do is, in that case, you make them wrap people at the same time. Or these two certified rappers, everybody's getting their hands or fists wrapped up in the same location at the same time. So it's time to go get your hands wrapped up for the boxing match. That's just my take on it, but some people just have a different take. It's just too easy to cheat with gloves and stuff. It's just too much shit. Sir Flame said shit. He said Charles' jab looked painful. Did it look painful? Like, oh shit, damn, I'd take a couple of more of those. Not the wet paper bag, Sir Flame. Come on. Sir Flame went back into the archives. Lala D. He pulled out the Paulie K punched his way out of a wet paper bag. He had to go back into the archives to get that one out of there. That's an old school joke. said you can't punch yourself out of a wet paper bag. There's another good one. Said you can't punch through rice paper. Rice paper is one of the thinnest things there is. It just starts disappearing as soon as it gets wet. My favorite saying when it comes to beefing, is when somebody's telling you, this is a way of telling somebody that they don't want no part of you. You say you couldn't. Somebody used to always say you couldn't melt him down. You couldn't melt him down and pour him on me. That's how much smoke he want. That you can't even melt him down and pour him on top. You imagine you melt somebody down, try to pour him on top of somebody, and it's like the wind. We talking about wind. It's like the wind hitting them and pushing the wind out to the side. It's like, damn, I can't even pour him on you, man. You're right. I can't even melt him down and pour him on you. That means he don't want no smoke. Look at Sir Flame crying. Well, it's good to see my few people that came in, my people that came in, the ones of you that don't want to come in and say nothing. I was waiting for like Ryan to come in and so him and Lala D can go at it again. I need somebody to ether Lala D. I need somebody to, set her on fire a little bit. I need somebody to get back at her for me because I can't get her, yo. I can't get her. I love her. I can't get her as well as I need to get her. I need one of y'all to get her sometime. Because she come in and she like to start stuff all the time. She can't help herself. But she like to come in and start something. Okay. Yes, Sir Flip said I heard that one too, Eagle. That's a good one, though. I like that one, though, Sir Flip. That's a good one to me. Man, you can't melt yourself down and pour yourself on me. Man, get away from me. Yeah. Yeah, but back in the day, people don't understand that all the language that they have today, like cap, all that shit that's old school talk. All that shit been around. Y'all not doing nothing new, man. Show us something new. Y'all ain't doing nothing, man. What y'all doing is y'all try to discredit us. Y'all call us old heads just because as soon as you hit 30, you become, now you're old. You used to couldn't be an OG right at 30. You couldn't be an OG right at 30. Now OGs is probably at 28 now. They keep putting it down. After a while, OG would be 15 years old. Oh, you was up, OG? Got the little 3 and 4 year olds thinking that they all the way gangster. Lola D said, Ryan, she said Ryan better keep his Earl Grey tea drinking ass off this page. He'll be back. He ain't scared. He like you, Lola. He ain't scared of you. He like beefing with you. He ain't scared of you. You don't scare people like you scare me. You scare me the most. See, everybody know that I'm the only one scared of you, though. They say, "Oh, Eagle, you ain't scared of nobody, Lola. You just scared Eagle up. Eagle easy. He ain't scared of us, but he's scared of you." She called him the Earl Grey tea drinking ass. Hey, with your Earl Grey tea drinking, you like Earl Grey? See, she brought up a subject. Earl Grey. It's okay. I'll put it that way. It's okay. I'm not really into like the green and nothing like that. Like green, so you know how you do green and all that. But see, you don't have to drink all this stuff as a tea beverage. So I've been doing more like ginger and stuff like that, and elderberry tea, stuff like that. Man, please. If I'm gonna do some teas, I'm gonna do something with like some real great flavor or something like that. I overdid it. I made like 32 ounces of cocoa. I'm like, what the hell? It was too sweet, which it still is, and I added some more stuff to it. Look at this. This is not even a cup. Y'all think this is a cup? This is actually a bowl. Look how big that is. Y'all know how big my hand is, look. So you know how big this is, look. Because I should be holding it like that. This is a big-ass bowl. Hopefully, okay, it's still, what is it? So it's almost 5, so hopefully this is not going to affect me, have me all crazy and stuff, because that cocoa does have a lot of energy in it. So hopefully I'll be okay. Yeah, a lot of D crying out here. I wish Ryan would. Derek Bailey is scared of me too. I'll make him cash at me 50 per week. Damn. There, she got you like that, Derek. She got you cash apping her 50 per week to keep her straight. Lala, calm down. I'm at the cash app you 50 a week. Speaking of cash app, let me check my cash app, man. I probably haven't gotten no cash apps in so long. Well, I'm talking about from y'all. I haven't got cash apps from y'all, so I don't even know because when I do get them, it's all like I don't even know who sent it. Let me see if I got anything extra up in there. Look like I got something, but I don't know. I never know how to check to see, I don't know if this thing even shows me. when the last Cash App I got. I'm not good at. The only thing I know how to do is I can pay money with this and cash it out. Got a few dollars in there. It's less than 100 though, but I got something in there. It ain't less than 50. Yeah, don't even look at your Cash App if it's that low. If your shit's if your Cash App is below what 30, don't look at it. Cause it's $20 just to keep it open, ain't it? Yeah. A lot of these starting. She's starting shit. Derek is. So is that true, Derek? And Derek, at least come back and tell us that it's not true. At least come back and say that, brother. Come on now. I'm not talking that much to where you can't sneak some words in there, like you don't want to write because you want to listen to what I got to say. I'll be quiet for a second, Derek. Is Lala D extorting you for $50 a week? So the question that the audience wants to know is Derek Bailey paying Lala D hush hush money? Is he paying her hush hush money so that she will leave him alone? Derek is on that hush hush, baby. Yeah, I gotta pay that hush hush money. See, I gotta pay that hush hush money to cause Derek, because Lala D, she extorted me, y'all. Yo, man. Yeah. Yeah, but you got these fighters and shit. But I don't know. I didn't I didn't look at the interview, but hopefully it's not true that Bud is out here threatening people or whatever like that. Because Sir Flame said he. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I was reading that Adrian Broner was all upset because of the fight. But then you guys blame that on, who y'all blame that on? Y'all blame that on Roy Jones? Damn, everybody, shit, ain't no free shit in here. Everybody get blamed for shit, man. I'm telling you, man, everybody gets blamed. So there's no, I'm just saying, there's no escaping. Whole soap opera type of actions between people themselves. It's like, shut up acting like you the greatest of all time when it comes to certain stuff. Yeah, you're not. You're not known for it. Stop trying to get known for something that you're not known for. If you're known to be a fighter, that's what you're known to be. You ain't known. Some people can do more than one thing. There's people that are great at a lot of things. I was just thinking about this the other day, Lala D. Is I wondered, just wondering, if Muhammad Ali did not box. I'll be honest. I think Muhammad Ali would have been like a great sprinter. Maybe not the 100, maybe the 100, but maybe not. Maybe like a 400 sprinter, or 400 or 200. I could have seen Ali out there, man. That would have been, man. Can you imagine if Ali was a sprinter? I know he's fast too. I know he had to be able to run. I know Ali could run. There's no way that Ali that was not fast as hell. There's no way. I would have loved to seen that, man. Just imagine like some of your athletes, some of the top athletes that you know at a different sport. Like even some of the newer athletes that you would look at as being, not like a Morant or something like that, but even like a James, like LeBron James. Just think about him as like a football player, or Shaq, Shaquille O'Neal as like a power lifter or something like that. If you can just think of some of these athletes, what other stuff they could have done. We'll go for it. Dr. Derek. She says, Lala D's on me again. Leave me alone, Lala. I'm scared already. She said, that's not there. She said, I like dairy alternative when drinking coffee in the morning. I usually drink tea, though. Yesterday, I tried an oat milk creamer, cinnamon bun. Said it was good. No, I only use coconut milk. A lot of these, I can see that. Ali as a 400-meter sprinter. Yeah, Ali has something for. It has to be like I can see him in like the 100, but I would think that he wouldn't. He would do it, but he would just like he want to make it harder on himself. So I can see him like just being mad at like a 400 meters, just like a mad 400-meter sprinter, like just like crazy. Like God dang, that dude is just he's so strong at the end. Like I can see him like his kick, like his end. He would still be like going. Everybody else would be tying up and shit and barely making it. He would still be like smooth. Yeah, I told him. You can hear his mouth after the race. I told him I was the greatest at all this. They thought they could hang. I see them. They was with me at 300, but after that, I had to turn it up just a little bit just to get them out, just to get them off me. I did it for Lala D, and if you don't think that I can keep doing it, I'll do it again. At this next meet, you're gonna see me. I'll be in greater form, and I'll do it again. I am the greatest in sprinting too, not just boxing. That would have been fun, you know. But that's what our minds tell us sometime about these things. This shit is just getting crazy with the whole. I tried to bring up, but you guys weren't here. But I was just. What do you guys think? What do you think, Lala D? Since you're talking, what do you think about the WBC even ranking Jake Paul if he wins? And does he beat Tommy Fury? So that's the question. Y'all ponder that one. And I'll sit here and I'll try to be a little bit quiet. It's hard though. I'll speak in the background a little bit. I heard that Rolly Romero seen Tank out, and he wasn't disrespectful to Tank. That's what I'm hearing. That he wasn't disrespectful to Tank like he usually is. He went over and dapped him up and everything else. Yeah. And there's another thing that and Calvin Plant. Did you hear that he actually stole David Benavidez's name for it to have a website to sell merchandise and stuff? He's just messed with it. One thing I can say about Caleb Plant is that he's when it comes to psychology, he's a lot better than you are, David Benavidez. Maybe not boxing. We'll see. I think he's probably a better boxer. I think maybe you're better that you could slug it out and all that type of stuff. I don't know if slugging it out with him is going to win, though. It's kind of a scary fight. It's not a 50-50. Somebody's going to clearly win. It's not going to be one way or another. Somebody's going to clearly win the fight. It's not going to be like, oh, it was close. It's not going to be close because of the way you guys fight. It's going to be the will versus the will not. That's what it's going to be. It's going to be the will versus the will not. And I'm not saying which will wins, but I kind of got to lean towards the guy with the better mouthpiece right now. Because the boxing skills probably are a little bit better, more refined. And with your stand-up style of just thinking you're going to uppercut somebody and all that and just sit back and fire on them, that shit ain't. It's not going to work. I don't think you're going to have the opportunity to get off a lot of the punches that you feel like you're going to get off by having somebody just standing flat-footed against the ropes. I don't think that's not going to work out for you. So I don't know what your alternate plan is, because the fight's coming up next month, right? So I don't know what your other plans are, but you better definitely have a plan A, B, C, D, and E at least. Yeah. Yeah, Dollar D said, I don't like anything that acknowledges Jake Paul in boxing. Sorry, not sorry. In other words, so Dollar D don't like it at all, y'all. She don't like it. I don't know about Derek Bailey. Derek Bailey he's been shady lately. I don't know what he's doing. But Lala D, Derek Bailey, I mean, you're talking about him, about the $50 a week plan that you got him on. But he hasn't been talking to Eagle that much lately. He mad at Eagle about something. I don't know. I promised him something or did something. I don't know what I did to the brother. But he don't like to talk to Eagle that much like he used to. He used to come in with his hand. He still got his hands up, but he used to talk to Eagle a little bit more. I don't know if he's too busy. I don't know. He just don't talk to Eagle like he used to. Sir Flame, he talks, but he always got to go to work. He don't say nothing. He just got to, he's on that little sneak break like you. How you got to get back to work? Let me get back in here to work. I know I was in there messing with Eagle, but let me get out of here and go back to work. So he's on that. But Derek, I can't. I don't know. Derek is just on something else. I don't think he on no hate for Eagle. He might be on hate for Eagle. Oh, no, Eagle. You know, people hate Eagle sometimes. That damn Eagle. They get mad. They get mad. Oh, like, stop getting mad at me. I didn't do nothing. Even if Lala D say that I think I'm everything. You think you everything, Eagle? That's why I can't. Hey, Lala D, I'm gonna tell you a story though. This is a little short story. Um, yeah, so that sentiment when I was in active military, that sentiment used to come across a lot of times, and I'm gonna tell you to be honest about it. It was not. To be honest, it was just not of my doing, not on purpose and stuff. I've had in one case in particular, or one story in particular, not that I'm gonna actually explain everything, but at one point, I was just talking to this girl, and she just started breaking down. She got so upset and stuff like that. Oh, he's just so arrogant, and she got all like, "Oh, he's just so arrogant and all this." I'm like, it's not even close, lady. I'm not arrogant, but a lot of times what happens is when you suffer from the exposure of those high percentage libations, you have gave yourself the opportunity to become over emotional about certain stuff. And so that is what really transpired on that song. Because I was like, it was nothing I could have said and nothing I could have really did. But it just makes, a lot of times I have flashbacks of that moment when you say that I think I'm everything like that or whatever. You think you're all that. And I just have flashbacks about that sometimes because it makes me laugh. Oh, you think you all that? And they used to get so mad. They used to get mad at my, so my foster mom. They used to get like really mad at her all the time. They used to get real mad at her because he's doing this and he's doing that. They used to tell on me. They used to like tell, and she said, "Oh, she said that is my son. He can do what he want to or whatever." I'm like, boom. She is standing behind. You talking about standing behind somebody? She was standing behind me like he can do what he want to. In other words, you shut up. You such and such. You shut up. He can do what he want to. Yeah. No, a lot of D said that you cash out her $50 a week. So she, yeah, because you scared of her. Don't you? You see her statement? Look up there what she said. She said Derek Bailey is scared of me too. I'll make him just cash at me $50 a week. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of D. Yeah, a lot of D says, yeah, a lot of D funny. Yeah, but yeah, we end up talking about that tea too. But I don't, like I said, I don't do the usual ones like everybody does as much. Like I do clover now. I do elderberry. I do different stuff. I don't necessarily do the leaves and stems and all that no more. So I do berries and everything, whatever. I want my tea to be good. I want to be good for me. I want it to taste good. To be honest, I wasn't necessarily like a black tea drinker. People, oh, now he on the black thing. No, I'm talking about like the different kinds of black teas and stuff, and brown teas, and like she mentioned the Earl Grey, all that. I was never really into that. I was never even really heavily into the green tea. But I'll tell you what, if you're eating at certain places, or if you're in a work environment, if you're you have a work environment, and you know what I mean when I say work environment, if you have all the ethnicities together, and you like to eat certain food, I'm not saying go out your way, but meet somebody from that culture. So when you go out with them, they'll be able to talk to the people of the establishment that you're eating at and they'll be able to order something that's not on the menu, that's authentic and real, and you be like, oh, okay, this is what the real deal is. You know what I mean? So you can get it. I've experienced that many a times, where I've had people, friends that were actually, that have family that own certain restaurants and stuff. We used to get stuff like off the, we wouldn't, I don't even think we ordered on the menu. They used to go back in the back and just cook us some food. I was like, that's cool. They go in the back and just make us some food. Like, damn, they ain't even on the menu. They just cook us something. Like, she just tell her what we want, and we just have a feast. They put it out, we just have like platters of food out there. I know people in the restaurant looking like, what they eating, what they didn't order. No, it's because we know the people, so they just bring us the food. We want the real food. Don't give us that other shit. Don't give us the knockoff. Give us the real food. So that helps you to grow as a person too, though, to know what certain families actually eat. So I knew a family that they did the Thai food. I knew a couple of them that own Thai restaurant owners, Chinese restaurant owners. So I used to watch what they did. I'm like, what y'all eating? Y'all not eating the stuff on your menu? So I find out what they was eating, find out how to make their food. So I'm nosy, man. I try to figure out. So there's recipes I got from both sides. There's different stuff. You just learn, so that way you eat better too. You can always use something. Don't ever get caught into the society where you're just, everything is time work and traditional. Sometimes just go do shit, like, for no reason. Just go get your fishing pole and shit. Just grab your stuff. Just go out and go fishing. Or just decide, you know what, I'm not buying nothing, but I'm going to the mall anyway. Or just, I'm not going to get a car today, but let me just go look anyway. Just go do shit. Don't just do everything don't let everything be so marked off in time segments that you just do everything by time. Okay, that's enough. I gave y'all a little bit of something. Yeah. A lot of crying. Derek Bay, a lot of these say, yeah, Derek Bay says, yeah, that oat milk creamer has sugar. Okay. Oat milk. Leave that oat milk alone. So I'm going to give you what you do. These are only 3 that you do. 4. At least you get 4. I'm giving you 4. So 4 milks that you do. There's not hybrid or something else. There's not GMO or hybrid. If you can find walnut, do walnut. Walnut is real good. The omega-3, omega-6, really good for you. Do hemp milk, walnut milk, coconut milk. And those are probably the only 3. Sometimes I do macadamia. I probably shouldn't do it. But that macadamia milk is good, though. It is a good one. Don't do the rice. Don't do the almond. Don't do the cashew. If you can find chickpea, do that. But some of that stuff don't do. That's not that good for you. Okay, it's all processed. And the reason they call it plant-based is because it's made in a plant. It got shit to do with the plants. Because if it was based off of something, it wouldn't be called plant. Name a plant that's based off the word plant? Is none. So if it's based off of certain things, let it be based off of that. So if it says plant-based, probably start cautioning yourself about all the plant, because it's just made in a plant. You don't know the language. I told you about the language. So plant. So we don't do plant. If it says soy-based, you ever notice if something says soy-based, they don't say plant. It says soy. Soy. So let's make sure it's based off of something that we actually like to consume and something that's good for us. So if it's based, make sure it's hemp seed based, make sure it's coconut based, make sure it's walnut based or something like that. More education for your children all the time. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of these said Derek. Oh, that Derek Bay, yeah, that sugar. Derek Bay said, I noticed a lot of creamers are really sweet and don't even need to add sugar to the coffee. Yeah, a lot of them are sweet. They don't need, and some of them got that corn sweetener. Leave those alone. Always get the ones that's unsweetened. Derek said you're racist against tea. Yeah, I'm racist against everything, Derek. Derek in his words, Derek said racist. Now I'm a racist against tea. No, I just try to do tea that's better, brother. I can't bring it out here. You guys can go there. It's called, just go. Go to, if you want to shop, go to, I think it's Evergreen. I think it's evergreenherbs.com. You can go to one. I think that's one. Evergreen, I go to iHerbs, I go to evergreenherbs.com. and get the burdock tea, which is good for you. Get the elderberry tea. I don't know how many teas they got. I don't think they got too many. Yeah. But they're gonna put the racism on Eagle. Derek always doing. They always labeling me, always stamping me as a racist. This no. Okay, so um, so you bring that up. So I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you something. Just hold on a sec. Just 1 second. Just hold on just 1 second, because I have to think of it now. It's called Evergreen Herbs. Evergreenherbs, I think.com. Just hold on. I'll go get the package to make sure. But I had a thought. Hopefully I can still think of it, Derek Bailey. But you brought up that racist shit. But it's something. It's shit. Okay, I know what it is now. Okay, so I know what the story is now. Now I just recalled what the story is. But let me finish reading what I got to read first, and then I'll tell you guys the story. So I think it's funny. The story's funny because it happened to me, and it's real life, and it was funny to me. And I was asking myself if I was racist. But wait, I'll give you the story in a second. Let me finish reading what y'all got. Lana said, Derek Bay, true, no sugar needed. Yep. Derek Bay said, yeah, you have to be careful doing that. But I understand what you're saying. Yep. Said, where's y'all sir at? He was supposed to send us some tea. Derek, ain't that the story? Y'all sir bullshitted us, man. For how long, man? And not just that. Y'all sir was supposed to give us a recipe. Remember? Y'all sir full of shit, y'all. At least I gave remember, because I gave y'all my limeade recipe. I gave it to y'all. I told y'all what to do for the summer. Limeade, and I just went and bought me a glass pitcher, because I don't just talk to y'all about stuff. I do exactly what I say I'm gonna do. So I'm getting rid of all my plastics and stuff I'm getting rid of, and I'm buying nothing but glass. So when I make my tea and everything's gonna be in glass. I just got me a nice glass pitcher. It was only, I think it was less than $10, and it's one of the heavyweight ones, the old school ones like they used to bring your ice water to you in the restaurant. So I wouldn't got me not that thin one, not that thin stuff that looks like as soon as you fill it up with water and ice it's gonna break. Not that one. I got the thick one, the thick heavy one, the heavy duty looking one. I got that. And I got it at a discount store because it had like a few little scratches on it. I'm like, I'm going to scratch the shit up anyway. It ain't got to be perfect. Had a couple of little scratches on it. I'm like, oh, it's on the outside. So I'm going to use that. But I'm going to tell y'all my story. Hold on hold on just 1 second. I'll be right back. But just hold on 1 second, because I just wanted to grab something for Derek because of Derek. Just hold on. But don't let me forget. Don't let me forget to tell y'all my racist story. I'll be back in a second. Okay, y'all. Okay, I'm back, y'all. So this is my little story. It's not even that bad, but to me, I laugh about certain stuff that maybe people won't laugh about, and it could be, sometimes it can be just silly shit. I'll just laugh at it. The funniest stuff sometimes is just not, it might not be funny to some people, but sometimes it's really funny to one person. Like you can tell the best joke and it can be like real funny, but a lot of times the steam loses. But a lot of times the things in natural life that happens, it's just funny. And so I'm telling you, so I had food in the car, right? And I was driving. I had my sunroof open. And so I'm driving, and I'm like, it's nice. It's warm food, right? So I'm thinking, I'm like, okay, the food in here, shit. So can somebody explain to me? I'm driving past all these places. Now I don't have this in the car at all. But why is it that I'm sitting here thinking? I said, damn, I got all this food back here, and I drove past a restaurant. I'm not gonna tell you which one it is, but I'll tell you what the food was. I said, why in the hell is my car filled up? Why is my car smelling like chicken? I said, all I smell, I got food in my car. Ain't nothing in my car that's related to chicken, but I'm smelling chicken. And I'm all looking outside and stuff. I said, it must be, and you already know I caught myself. I said, it must be a KFC or something out here somewhere. I'm like, oh shit, here we go. Chicken. I got food in the car, but why is my senses, even though I have my own food in the car, why is my senses telling me to take notice to the chicken? I said, I said, my nose, I said, something must be wrong. I said, my nose must be racist or something, man. Because my nose is ignoring food, and I got food right here in the car, and my nose is not even worried about the food that's in the car. My nose is too busy being nosy, checking out that there's some chicken that's going on. That somebody is cooking some chicken. I said, wait, I got food. What am I worried about some chicken for? Why are you thinking about chicken, nose? Get your nose out that chicken. I was just cracking up. I was like, damn, man. All to myself, just laugh. I was like, damn. I said, that sounds racist as hell, man. My nose is racist. My nose went straight to chicken, knowing we got food. Why is your nose thinking about chicken when you got food already? That's not good, man. That's not good to be able to smell chicken. That's not good when there's all kinds of restaurants cooking food, and your nose distinctly picks out just the chicken that's being cooked. Especially when you got a fish market, especially when there's some fish being fried somewhere near. Your nose ain't got no business picking out chicken when there's fish being fried. Fish is supposed to be the first thing you smell, besides the smoky stuff, besides the smoky barbecue and all that. Your nose should be picking out anything that's fried. Fish is first, if it's fried, and then chicken. And then meats, if it's fried. Fish is first, then chicken, then meats. But then, if it's on the grill, then fish is probably be the last thing you smell. Because you're going to smell that greasy old meat first. How'd I figure that one out? No. That's what I'm saying. You live and you just experience, I'm having a conversation right now when I'm talking to somebody. It's like, it's things that happen in life. It's just that, if you are a thinker, then you see through a lot of things that people can't see. I said, and that's what I do. I said, I'm always thinking. See, that's good. They always heard it wasn't good to think all the time, but shit, that's all I do all the time. Yeah. But you got Fury. What you guys think about this whole Jake Paul versus Tommy Fury? I think that it should be an easy fight for Tommy Fury. It should be. He should beat him up. Because one thing, Jake Paul he don't have defense for sure. He can throw punches, but he can definitely get cracked. He can definitely get cracked. And I'm just tired of maybe Tommy Fury has to be the one that gives him his retirement papers out of boxing, or maybe it's some kind of setup. Like I said, I'm not into conspiracy, but the thing is we have to look at things for what it is. It's like I'm tired of shit just being a coincidence. I'm just tired of stuff just being it's a coincidence. Oh, it's just coincidence. I didn't even like to hear that word when I was growing up. Oh, it's just coincidental. Yeah, it's just coincident that somebody happens to be at the same place that you're at, and stuff that it's just always coincidence. It's coincidentally somebody somewhere that you didn't want to see him, and you get so far away from them. Coincidence to me is seeing somebody that you don't expect, and they don't see you, but you see them. And that's just, to me, that's coincidental. And you just talk to them, to me, that's a coincidence. And it might have been, and it was something to set up that you didn't have to talk to them, which was cool. But it was just destined, so you could see, hey, this person, goes to some of the same places I go to. It was just for information. Now, if you saw them and talked to them, it's different. I've seen people, like, even at the same stores. Like, I see a person, like, did I just see you over there? Yeah. Because you guys go to the same type of stores, But there's hardly any instance where I see, like, if I shop somewhere, did I see, like, the same person shopping there? I hardly ever do that. That hardly happens to me where I see the same person shopping at a store. What's all that? Y'all making too much noise. All this extra beeping. Let me see. Let's check this out. Oh, yeah. Wow, that's low. I got the worst charging systems for my phone, man. I get these cords, man, just like, why do you have to buy cords? It's like, I have to buy cords to charge my phone like every couple of weeks. These new thick cords are garbage. I don't know where they're getting them from. I do, but I'm just not going to say it. But they need to stop getting them. That's it, Derek. Wild Crafted. Now, you don't know nothing about this, but this is actually for, this is heart. This is a good tea you make for your heart to function good. Evergreen, brother, you see it? Evergreen. I want you to see the logo so you don't run into something else. You see how Derek got all demanding when I came back? What's the site? What's the F for society, Eagle? Evergreen. That's what the logo looks like, brother. God dang. So Derek went off on me. Buy an Anchor charger. Yeah, but this one here, Florida Matcha. This is not like a delicious. They look like they're flowers, but they look like stars. Now, this is not like something that's delicious. I mixed this with something else. But this one is, all circulatory, all your good systems. Like I said, Eagle will make it up. If you want, you just ask me about it, I'll make it. I'll give you the blend of what you need to make or whatever like that. I'll give it to you. Yeah. Derek, yeah, sir. But yeah, sir is always on that, tricking us and shit. Yeah, sir. I don't know what the Anchor charger is, man. Yeah, the Anchor charger. I'll look for it, man. I got an Anchor keyboard, but I didn't see the Anchor charger. I got chargers. Just for me, it's the cords. I like the thin ones. And see, like this one here, I like these real thin ones like this. I used to hate these. But this is not a C type. I need a C type, and I need the iPhone. But I like these because these bend. These thin ones, they bend without getting in trouble. Those thick ones, they bend and now they're destroyed because you bend them. It's like, that's bull. So this thing here, I got it down here. I don't even know if it's really charging. It's not doing shit. We've been on the thing. It should have been 100% charged by now. Now I got the turbo charger. But every time I put a new cord, it's like it starts acting like it's not a turbo charger. It starts acting like a regular slow trick. It acts like a trickle charger. Yeah, Evergreen. That's the name of the company. They don't have a lot of stuff, but they got a lot of stuff. If you know what you're doing to put together like herbs for health and stuff, then it's a good site. They have a few teas and stuff that's good and herbs. Just pick some stuff up. If you can't, just email me or call me or something. We'll figure it out. We'll figure out what you need, brother. Yeah, Evergreen, that's the brand. I showed you the logo, brother. Let me show you one more time. Let me show you the logo. So that's the logo right there. See the green logo? Looks like leaves. And Evergreen. So Evergreen. So that way you'll know. So if you pull up something else, you'll be like, what kind of bullshit it is? And this is supposed to be Wild Crafted. Now, some of the stuff you get wild crafted, they got to put like a thing on there that says it might cause cancer, all that, or something stupid. It's not gonna cause no cancer. They full of shit. In other words, they putting that little warning on there because they mad that you doing something for your health. Oh, you trying to take yourself out of the medical industry? We need to get you on medicine later on in life. Nope. Nope. Okay. So the anchor, he said they are the thicker and flexible and charge faster. Yeah, that's what I need. Don't you know, brother? I done went through all of them. I went through the thin ones. I went through the ones that's braided. I went to the ones with the cord on the outside of them. I used the flat ones. I used the flexible flat ones. I used the real thick flat ones. The thick one is good only if you're gonna have it all the way stretched out, and so you're charging from a distance. That's it. Soon as it starts to bend, then it's got jacked up. Now I got the one that I'm talking about. This cheap one down here. The one that's not charging correctly is one of those ones with the little that has the rubber cord on the inside and has all this woven fabric shit on the outside. I can't stand it. It's like, man, please. I promise you that I have at least, as far as these C cords, I at least have 5 of them. 5. And I'm going to say that every last, out of the 5, all of them are crap. Every last one of them. Every last one of them was crap. And on top of that, I'm going to say this, on top of that, that none of them are even 6 months old. None of them, not one, is 6 months old. I would doubt that any of them are even 4 months old. This junk, man, they just sell us junk. I bought a freaking 3-pack, for the vehicles, and everything. So it's like, why even buy a 3-pack? They should just sell them as $1 for disposal. They should sell them as weekly disposables. So you can spend $1 here, you get a 3-pack of weekly disposable. At least every 3 weeks you go spend $1. At least, come on. I might even try that. Yeah. 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 Most of them they're loose. Most of them are just loose, like loose herbs or loose teas. But shit, hey, you don't need nothing. All you need is a coffee filter strainer. That's all you need. That's no big deal. Do some of the work, Derek. Stop being lazy. Derek says circulation tea. This one's his heart. Circulation shit. You know what you need for circulation? Ginger and cayenne. A little bit of lime. A little bit of lime splash. That's all you need, brother. Is that cayenne, or you can use some bird pepper. Bird peppers and ginger. I'm telling you that ginger. I got 1 ginger shot left in the refrigerator right now. I go to this one place and this brother he always gives me like an extra one all the time. They love me over there, so they give me an extra one. That's what I'm saying, man. Just turn yourself. Go to places. Go to new places. Meet new people. People that like you. If you genuine, they just do stuff nice for you all the time. Even if you don't ask for it, give them a good tip, whatever. People always gonna do stuff nice for you. There's a lady that works at a restaurant. I seen her in a store. All I did was help her get water, and she started giving me like extra food when I went to her place. It's like, it's just to be nice to people, because people have an idea about you that you have no idea. They have an idea that you ain't no good, or you just like, he's probably mean, he's probably this, probably that. And then when they find out that you just a regular, you're just a kind person or whatever, then it's going to reciprocate. It's going to come back around. Now, don't think that I believe that, you treat people how you want to be treated. You treat people better than you want to be treated. And don't think that just because you treat everybody nice that it's going to come back. It don't always work because, but just be nice anyway. Some people are, you might have to choke the shit out of somebody, but at least you didn't put yourself in that position. You didn't try to put yourself in that position. At least do that, I'm not saying nothing's ever going to happen, because there's things that pop off all the time. I was just driving across the bridge yesterday. And I seen this brother out there, and all I seen was elbows going up in the air and fists coming down. He was out there on the top of a bridge, like you. They was fighting over the top of on the top of a highway, fighting. Do I know what started the fight or ended? I don't know. All I know is I drove past by and there's about about 3 or 4 cop cars out there. So I know somebody's going to jail for assault. That's what the one thing I do know. But it's like, why? Why are you fighting? How do you end up fighting over on a bridge? That really disturbs me. Anytime I see somebody fighting over something or the middle of the street or something, so there's a problem. There is other issues when somebody's fighting it. Now, if I fight you in the alley, I'm supposed to be fighting you in the alley. Sometimes if I fight you on the street, maybe I'm supposed to be fighting you on the street. But if I'm fighting you in the middle of the highway or something like that, there's something wrong. If I'm not fighting you in the backyard, the field, or in the alley, on the street corner, or something like that, at the store, because sometimes you get in that store fight. But if you're fighting somebody like in a place that's dangerous, like I'm not saying that a neighborhood's not dangerous, but if you're fighting somebody in the middle of a street and a highway, something's wrong, man. Are you fighting somebody on top of a bridge where if something happens, you throw somebody down there, that's automatic, that's a death. That's crazy. I'm like, damn, how do you end up fighting? Especially fighting over a freeway. You could just, like the rail ain't that high, you can fall over that shit and that's it. It's over with. It's like, damn. I don't know what it was about, brother. Derek said, he said, but I see the T's, yeah. Burdock, yeah, that's a good one. I thought it would be more expensive than that. No, that burdock, that one's good. That one is not too, well, it's still a little expensive, but that one, I have that one. It's in a little white, that one has the tea bags. That one, I use that one. Yeah, Derek said, yeah, a preconceived notion. That's right. Yeah, no, they was fighting they was fighting on the bridge. They was fighting on the walk path, on the bridge. They was out there brawling on that. What the hell is y'all doing? No, out there, brother. Yeah, not in the middle. Like that's now what you're saying is even crazier. If you going across the Brooklyn Bridge, all of a sudden somebody just slammed their brakes out and somebody they just got the car and start. You crazy as hell too for doing that shit. That's crazy. Just fighting on a bridge. Just what the hell are you doing? Damn, y'all can't take it to the parking lot or something. I seen parking lot fights. This is the first time I don't know. Maybe I seen a fight on a bridge, but not like this. This was crazy. I'm like, wow. So y'all doing too much out there. You really that mad at him? You can't wait till y'all can't just come over here. Just go over here to this little cleared out area is to get this dispute taken care of. Y'all couldn't even talk. But no, more than road rage. Yeah, Derek said people are generally crazy nowadays. They said 2 guys in Florida and they had a road rage incidents, chasing each other and pulled out their guns and shot each other's daughters they had with them. God dang. See, that's too much, man. What are you doing? What kind of, that's a lot of D's fault. What kind of, a lot of D, well, how are these people being raised today, dear? You are love, you are queen, you are a mother figure in here too. You the female that comes in and speaks. What the hell's going on? A lot of these here, something I say I got a question. At a social gathering where drinks are sold, do you chat with a woman for more than 3 minutes without asking to buy her a drink? I ask because many women actually count. Oh, wow. God dang. Well, I'm going to tell you one thing about that, Miss Lala D, is that Derek probably can, and he probably don't go out that much and serve. But I'm going to tell you, this is what happened in that case. What happened is that women messed that up for themselves because of so many different mixed signals that a lot of times, because women, I'm independent, I don't need nothing from nobody. Women did that shit so much that a man don't even know, should he offer a drink or a woman buy a drink? Because sometimes women buy drinks. I'm going to tell you, I do stuff that I feel, I learned this. I learned how to do this. So I do things that's really out of the ordinary, and I'm not going to I don't want to tell y'all because then y'all be knowing, oh, that eagle smooth. I don't just don't want to let y'all know everything that I do. But believe me, I take a setting that's not designed to be that type of a setting. So I'll take a setting and I change the setting to be the way that I would like for that setting to be, to make a person's comfortable, more comfortable than what they thought they was going to actually be. And with that being said, so in that situation, a lot of times the woman, she might be comfortable enough to just ask, to just ask if that's what she wanted. Or she might even, say, since you did this, I'm going to get drinks. But because of the confusion, it's really hard to put a gauge on it, to say, well, I'm going to get her a drink. It's hard to say. Or would you be, because she might come back and see, you don't think that inside, but you got to stay open because you never know. Well, what you getting me a drink for? You think I can't get my own drink? Blah, 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 blah. She might start going off. She start getting that little chicken neck and all that. You like, oh, shit, I'm out. You know what I mean? So it's very hard. They put us in a hard place today, dear. I'm sorry. Men are just really placed in we're in a hard spot. We're in a hard spot. Is Sir Flame still here? Sir Flame, damn, I forgot to ask him. Sir Flame, let me know if you still can answer questions. I need to talk to you about something. If Sir Flame is still here or not. Do you add sugar or just drink them? I would add a little bit of the agave. I don't use regular sugar. You can sweeten them. You don't have to. I need to see if you're here though. I need to see if Sir Flame here. Damn, I couldn't even talk about the boxing, but it ain't shit. It don't matter. We're talking more about boxing. Be what Derek said. Damn. Derek said, oh. He said, oh, on the path. He said, damn, yeah, on the bridge right there. Yeah, they out there brawling. I'm like, God dang, man. What y'all doing? Lord D said, Derek Bay, oh my God. Derek said, I don't buy drinks. Yep. Derek Bay said, crazy right at Lord D. Yep. But they were trying to shoot each other, which makes it worse. Yeah, they're trying to kill each other. I mean, what are y'all doing? For what? What was it for? If they sat down and talked about it, what would they end up concluding? What would the conclusion be after you trying to shoot and kill somebody? This shit's crazy. I was with a guy, and I would say that, don't judge me. No, I would say that I was probably 10. No. Let me put myself a little bit older. Okay, 11. Let's say I was 11 years old. Grown ass man. I'm with this grown ass man with his 380, and he's pointing down the street, shooting at somebody, and I hope I'm wrong, but I think he owed him $5, and so that's one of my first witnesses of like somebody like face to face, somebody shooting at somebody, a grown ass man shooting at somebody for $5. Better have my money, I'm like, are you serious? For over $5? Damn. Out there trying to kill each other. So Sir Flame must not be here. So I salute to Gil Kill. I'll see you, Gil Coles. Yeah, so man. Yeah, I just wanted to ask Sir Flame something because I forgot he was in here. I was gonna tell him about this situation. I was just going to tell him about that girl again. Yeah, that girl's trying. She's trying again, Derek. She's on that. Oh, I don't have a boyfriend for real. Yeah, she's trying to. Yeah, girl, I know. Because, there's a lot of these I can ask. A lot of these. So if a girl, like if you know a girl, like there's a girl, right? And I know girls get envious and jealous of girls sometimes. But just say, for instance, there's a girl. She's really pretty, really gorgeous girl. That you could look at her and say, yeah, that girl's beautiful. She can have anybody she wants to. Why would that girl tell you that she don't have nobody? Why would she tell you that if she don't have nobody? And don't hit me with this, she interested in you. Don't hit me with that one. No, not that part. Why doesn't she have somebody? And I just had this conversation earlier today with somebody else. We couldn't conclude everything, but we know some of it had to do with, something wrong with you. Got to be a little bit of cray in somebody. Yeah, Lottie said, Sunday I was out with my friend from Jamaica, and she got my ear and whispered, "This man has to be talking to you for about 5 minutes." Has he offered to buy you a drink? I have mixed opinions. Yeah. See, and that's the whole thing. See, you girls be getting in each other's ear about everything. Y'all just be like, why is she in the business like that, though? I noticed he pulled up on you and talking to you like that. Girl, he ain't buy you no drink yet? Oh, my goodness. Stop it. Yeah, but see, the rules would be plain and concise. If all these narratives and stories wouldn't have happened, then me and Derek can go over to you and buy a drink, no problem. Yeah, baby, I can get you a drink real quick. And we wouldn't have no issue, and we wouldn't be thinking one way or another, like I'm taking her home. We wouldn't be thinking we own you, nothing like that. But now it's like, oh, I got my own, man. I got my MasterCard. I got my American Express. I don't need you. I got gold. I got platinum. I'm wearing the Balenciagas. I'm doing this and I'm like, every time they say that, it make my shoulder roll. like if you trying to give me some kryptonite, if you want me to melt, say something stupid like that, I'll start melting right away. Okay, I got you, girl. Go on and get your drink. Yeah, Gil Cole said I'll pull up to a woman. So he said pull up to a woman's spot with a 12-pack of spicy and flowers. A 12-piece spicy. That was my part. The spicy chicken. Now you guys didn't laugh at my story. You guys did not laugh at my story, Gil Cole. But read what Gil Cole wrote when he came in here. And y'all remember my chicken story that I told you that my nose is racist because I had food in my car and all my nose could smell was some chicken that was cooking. And then Gil Cole's come in here and look what he said. He said he could pull up to the spot with a 12-piece spicy and some flowers. He said that's it. And Lola D started crying. Derek Brady crying at Gil Cole's, and then Gil Cole's at Derek Brady. He said it's 100 though. He said he mean that shit. Derek Brady saluted Gil Cole's, and Gil Cole's right back. He said, "Hey Lola, yeah." That guy just killed a dude over food stamp. Oh my goodness, over for some stupid ass food stamp. And this is the trick anyway. Is just all money is fake. And I'm not gonna get all into it. I don't want no debates. Except the money's fake. It came from somebody's imagination in the first place, and that's what makes that part even sadder, Derek, because that was fake money. Derek Brady said some dudes fall for it. Yep. Lala D said, "Hey, Gil Coast, these do the hearts up there." Lala D said, "Pretty isn't everything. Some pretty women still act like they never heard a compliment before around men." I know, but give me some information though. Why wouldn't this girl, this gorgeous, why wouldn't she, I would show y'all the picture, I just don't want to. Why would she not have somebody? And why she trying to talk to Ego? You know Ego ain't all that. Lala D, you even tell me. You think you're all that, yeah. But I'm like, nah, it's something. I talked to somebody else about it too, though. But it's like, nah, it's something got to be, there's something ain't fitting. I don't know what she does, but I think does something. I'm not saying not bad, but closer to exotic than not exotic. I'll put it that way. But that's just my estimation. I don't know for it. I can, just by our conversation, I can kind of tell that may be something that is going on. Okay, but that's a good point that you make, and I'm not discrediting it, and I do like it, but I need information for me. It's not like I'm going to act or nothing like that. I'm going to behave myself. I have to. Derek say, "I'll buy a drink and walk off." Yeah, I like that. The legs cross and they say thank you or whatever. Yeah. But I don't know. Some women's reactions today. I'm not jumping on women, but some women's actions today are reactions to what guys do. It doesn't fit what a response really should be. I'm sorry, Derek. It just doesn't. Yeah. Derek say that. I said that's true, Eagle. Yeah. A lot of again. So a lot of pretty women really are single all the time. Sometimes by choice, but sometimes because they're lame as God dang. So that's what I want to hear. Okay, Lolly says past 4:30. I gotta go, but I'll try to listen. Okay, it's 4:30. It's 4:30. Yeah, it's 4:34 there. Okay, so 5:30. So 5:40. So it's 5:43. Okay, so 5:43. So I go by EST. So yeah, I'm getting into my overtime part because I usually try to be out by 6 p.m. as I try to be out. But we were talking about something. Thanks a lot, Lala. I know what you said is helpful. I needed a little bit more than that, but it makes a lot of sense. I'm just trying to get this down, Derek, because some of what Lala says is not. I mean, it doesn't really fit. You know what fits though is I think a lot of this kind of fits. It is a lot of these gorgeous women are kind of privileged minded. I actually told I told a friend of mine. She has a daughter, right? And her daughter was kind of asking for like an assessment or whatever. I mean, she more or less begged me to respond. And I had to tell her. I told her that I said you are privileged. I told her you're overly privileged. That's what I more or less told her. I told her that you're overly privileged. You get more privileges than what you really. Basically, what I was telling her is you get more privileges than you really deserve. And in the case, a lot of times women do. They get more privileges than what they really deserve. And this is not pick on women day, but sometimes I'm not saying it's just women, but sometimes guys get more privileges than what they should get. And women get more privileges than what they should get. But they got to face it, that sometimes you get more privileges. And it's like, and I told her, and what she didn't hear, even though I told her that, Derek Bailey, what she didn't get from me telling her that, she did not get the information what I was just telling her. She probably did not get it. That like I was telling her that she has to be aware of what's going on. Because at one point, a lot of these privileges just ain't going to be there. And for I'm just saying, for you women, I'm not mad at you or nothing like that, but for you gorgeous women, what you have to realize is that I'm going to say for 90, I'm not going to take all of you and just throw you in a group, but it's going to be a high-ass number. I'm sorry. 95% of you are going, I'm going to say by 45, 95, those are 5 numbers. By 45, 95% of you, the whole gorgeous factor is going to be voided out. It's going to be null. It's not going to be there. Now, you can get upset, you can get mad, or whatever you need to do. But I'm being honest with you, and I'm being truthful with you. And I'm just trying to, let you know that some of us know and some of us see it. I mean, because these are situations, these are words that we say no matter what in life. This is what we say. Derek Beatty, we say this a lot of times, that even with our friends. Now, there's no cap. I'm not trying to play. But a lot of times you say, oh man, yeah, you meet somebody older in life. Yeah, man, I bet his mom was fine. Listen, I know his mom was fine when she was young. So what did you just say about his mom? I'm not saying that it's anything to fight over, but what did you just say about his mom? Not necessarily somebody's mom in particular, but I'm just saying, what did you just say? That she was fine. So what happened to where she's not fine now? This just goes to show that you beautiful girls, that there's a time limit, even though there's no such thing as time, but you have an expiration date on your beauty. We don't know when that is. And if you're already 30, are you starting to get up there a little bit? And not just 30s old. If a man doesn't appreciate you for you, if a man doesn't appreciate you for you, then you're probably never going to be appreciated. If he's worried about your beauty and you're already over 30, it's probably not going. If he's younger than you, it's not going. It's probably not going to go nowhere. You better have some more substance besides just you being and so much chemicals and hair and lashes out to here. Why would you have lashes? Nobody wants you because they don't want to deal with all these different issues. And I know when we talk about life stuff in here, that's what Eagles Web do. We talk about all of it on the grown folk level. And I'm sorry that some of you guys come in, well, they ain't talking about boxing right. No, it ain't really nothing to talk. We'll get to it. We're not even, see, the thing about it in here, if we don't even worry about it, we're going to get to it. And plus, one of my knuckleheads in here, they'll just blurt out something like they got Tourette syndrome anyway. Oh, what about this, Eagle? And then I have to bring it up. So we end up talking about it anyway. Derek down there said, he said, right. He said, yeah. Derek said, yeah, he's shallow. Yeah. Oh, you say if it's my connection and keep pausing? No, we good. We good today, brother. It must be you because it would tell me over here. It would. Plus, I wrote them. You know what I mean? Derek said I got it. Derek said, yeah, you better get back with that. What you said? Derek said you better get back with that. The premium service. No. And I would have had something here. Yeah, now it's on your end, brother. Because I would have had something here. Because I would have had a notification, even if I didn't see it. Plus, it would be red all across the bottom. Like I got this red sign that tells me when it says end the stream. Everything, if I have any kind of notification, if something bad's happening, that whole thing looks just like my end screen. It's all red and black. Yeah, so I would have had it. Yep. Derek said, yeah, right, get that premium back, Eagle. Hey, y'all got to pay for the. Hey, y'all need to. Hey, I need $3 Cash App a piece from y'all, man. If I'm gonna go back to the premium, man, I'm tired of paying for y'all, man. Derek said probably Spectrum. He said, I swear I hate them. Yeah, it's on your end today, brother. No, it's on your end today, Derek. So y'all hate that. Yeah, that's what I'm tired of the move. Yeah. Yeah, their company Mint is trying to get me now. M-I-N-T. I think it's Is it M-I-N-T or M-Y-N-T? Anyway, it's Mint. So that's the new cellular. So what happens is with them is they got a great plan, but I don't know what kind of data. I don't know what you get. I got to research it, but you can prepay up to 18 months. I think it's 18 months, and it's like $15 a month. But I don't know what all you get. You might burn that up. It might. Derek said, "Okay, I can't help you." So you might burn that up in like 18 months worth of you done paid. You might burn that up in 6 months. I got to know the whole. It might be MINT. Yeah, the company. Yeah, the cellular company. It might be MINT. I know it's a green logo. Let me see. It might be on here. They might be trying to hit me up on here. Yeah, it's crazy how a lot of times I just think I think of something or I'm about to talk about something and it's like somebody's talking about the same thing I was about to talk about or thinking the same way. I'm like, wow. Because I told my brother, I said, man, get this damn documentary done. I told him on a whole different forum to get the documentary done. He said, man, stop reading my mind. I was just getting on that. I said, you get this shit together, man. Stop playing. We all play like we know we got tomorrow. Shit, I don't even know, man. I think it might be the one that he owned, Ryan Reynolds. That might be the one that he owned. Yeah. I was looking. I was trying to check, but I didn't look at my mail. How could it? Because if it's in here, I would have been able to see. I know. Yeah. So it might be that. It might be that MINT. I can just let me look and see real quick. because I knew some of this stuff I threw out. Okay, let me see. Yeah, that's crazy, crazy though. Yeah. Hey, you see how Lala D was trying to deflect a little bit, huh? She's sneaky, man. Yes, MINT. I got it right here. Got the ad on here. It says cut your phone bill to 15. Yeah, she sneaky. She didn't want to tell the whole deal, Derek, because she didn't want to expose women. You see how she got out of here? She got out of here, brother. When I tried to get her to expose women a little bit. Yeah, but all she put out there was she gave us the information. Yeah, the girl might be this lame as F or whatever. But I'm like, nah, come on, Lala D, tell me the story. I just want to know what's going on. Because to be honest, I don't know girls like I used to. They're not knowable like they are. Like, because I told this girl, but I didn't tell her like in a manner to make her feel like a type of way. At least I hope I didn't. Because I told this girl that I loved her, right? Not this one. But I told this girl, I said, I love you, But what I was saying is, yeah, I love the way that you are because, you're real kind, you're a nice person, stuff like that. And she was like, oh, I love you too. And like that, I was like, yeah, but your love me too, I hope it was the same way that my love you was. Because my love you was just like, yeah, you're a cool person. That's what mine. But sometimes your mouth just speaks, you know, because you think a person can take stuff a certain way. But sometimes people can't take stuff the way that you present it because they're not built for it. Okay, Derek said the price is not supposed to ever go up. But you know what? I think because it's like a pre-order. And that's why I think it doesn't go up because I think you pre-order it. You understand? You pre-order it. And so that's why it doesn't go up. It's only because it's pre-ordered, and that means you paid for it before you even got to use it. Yeah, but that whole thing, man, I don't know, Derek. I'm kind of scared. I'm scary when it comes to that shit, man, because I'm trying to take advice. I'm trying to give advice when it comes to that, man. I don't know. Believe me, I don't know girls like that, man. It's like it's too complicated, man. Men are easy because we know what we want and we know what we need. And there's a difference. Because guys have basically the same primordial needs and wants, and then we have a few other things. We want to be left the f alone at certain times. Like, don't come snuggling underneath me or mess with me when I'm doing certain shit because I'm locked in. If I'm locked into games, basketball, football, boxing, if I'm locked into something that I'm doing, leave me the f alone. Don't come in there with some kind of shit that you want me to get me to do later. Wait till I finish doing what I got to do. Because once you start disturbing us, all we look for is like, oh, this bitch gonna come disturb me over some shit. I'm trying to get this shit done in here. And that's all you gonna do. Because we're already stressed out from working and everything else. And then our other little needs. Make sure that we eat good. Make sure that things that we get from you is good. And we're going to make sure everything that come back to you is good. I was talking earlier, giving out some advice. And this is what happened. Is I said that, see, and I'm giving you guys a little advice. So for a man, to be honest, a man needs to get away from you. The best compliment for that man, for him to get away from you, is for you to plan his trip for him. Like if you plan him a fishing trip or a vacation, that you plan it for him. The only thing is hey, I planned this trip for you. Once you fly back home, I'm not picking your ass up at the airport. That's it. We don't want all the catering. We don't want the total catering package to where you come get us at the airport too. You can send us an Uber or whatever, or we can catch a cab or however we get home, or we can leave our car there. But you don't have to do that. But as long as you set us up with a package to go do something, I'll tell you what, the man appreciates you more when you get back home. He's less likely to do shit that you would not like for him to do if you set it up yourself. But if you make a man save money to take his out to get away from you, it's probably not going to be a good getaway. But if you set it up, say, baby, you need to get away for a while, so I'm gonna send you over here. He might not even go, but at least he knows the options there. But if you make his ass like this, go on, baby, you just take, you need some time off, go fishing. I got you this fishing, trip going. You're gonna be gone X amount of days, 4 days, a week, 10 days, or whatever like that. You know what I'm saying? He comes back. He's probably gonna bring you something back also. But if he has to plan and he has to, make his own way to get the hell away from you, believe me, he's not bringing nothing back for you. There's not going to be no gifts or shit like that. You send him on a trip, he might bring back a diamond ring. He's going all this money that he got on that trip. He spend that money on you. But if he has to spend his money to go on the trip, believe me, you ain't getting shit when he get back. Just saying. I'm just trying to talk to you. I'm just trying to talk to you people out there, and hopefully you understand. But a lot of you can't understand. That's why there's always some kind of broken relationships, and most of broken relationships is to be honest, is communication. It ain't got shit to do with, you wasn't no good. It's just communication. That's all it is. Derek said you can't talk to everyone. Yeah, you can't. He said, right, because then they get mad and they say you don't want to spend time with them. Yeah, exactly. That part. Yeah, there go the communication, because the thing is that whole base was raggedy in the first place, because it should have been a strong enough base to where you could have said something. Now you can't even say that. Now you got to put yourself in defensive mode or some other bullshit mode that you didn't even have to be in, only because the boundaries was not known before it happened. And that's all communication, baby. I like to just sit down and watch the game sometimes. Be peaceful. I like to be in my little corner, doing my little shit every once in a while, and I love to be with you. But you always tell them that I love to be with you. Just tell them what you like to do, because they can't hear nothing else. I like to do this. I like to just be in my little corner, in my little shell. Drinking me a 6-pack, drinking me a beer, having me a couple of shots of whiskey by the fireplace or whatever like that, carving on the wood or whatever. I just like to have that little bit of time, to reflect and think. Because a man got to think for himself sometimes too. A man got to think, how I'm going to keep this shit going. A man got to think. You can't always just be doing and shit. Let me do this. Oh man, please. You run a man into the ground when he got to do everything. I thought shit. There ain't nothing more nagging than you saying, I thought this and that. Once you tell a man, I guarantee you, that once you said I thought this about a man, I guarantee you that his spine locks up backwards when you say that shit. He just goes, oh shit. I guarantee you that you put a cramp in his back every time you say I thought something. And fuck. Here we go. She said it there. She said I thought, and your whole shit just crumple up because she put that wrestling hold on you for no reason. My whole thing is that I want male and female to just, to get along before it's too late. You 20-year-old women, you're going to age yourself out the game if you keep playing the way that you're playing now. You're going to just age yourself out. Nobody's going to want you. Because you guys are talking about body counts and stuff like that now. Because I'm going to be honest with you, 100% honest. When I was growing up, a body count was a negative. Now you guys are trying to make it a positive. You're trying to turn the shit around and make it a positive, like the experience counts. Oh, that's a good experience to have. You got a nice high body count. You guys got to stop that shit, because it's not. You're not going to take what we grew up with and turn it into something else and make it a positive when it was always a negative. Because a high body count would usually take you out of the marriage game, out of the committed relationship game. But now a high body count is it don't matter. It don't matter. A high body count, look at the activity of a high body count. How much active male hormone, male seed has been interactive within that it's supposed to be sanctuary, the sanctuary of a wall. Of a woman. Just think about that. before you try to hit me with that, the high body count don't matter and all that. Stop it. Don't play. Uh, just don't play around with that shit because that shit is just it's just not good and we're not gonna make it. I see y'all, brother. I'm about to get out of here. Yeah, Derek holding me hostage again. I see Bruce Gas, Boxing Jazz, and more. He says, "Look, brother, Eagles Web. Yeah, we about to get out. Yeah, we mostly didn't. We didn't really get into a whole lot of boxing today, brother. We was just this life chat, you know. And I was trying to get some information out of Lala and trying to get information out of Derek and them. It's just that this whole, you know, just the whole relationship between male and female shit is just it's just killing me today. I'm so freaking lost with it. I can just take my side and I can just weigh it out and try to discuss it, but it's just all the signals are mixed, man, and they changed everything, man. It's like when you now, like I said earlier, like I was just saying, now they're making like a body count is a positive thing. It's like, are you kidding me? There's no way that a body count. The only way I'm trying to be. I'm always honest with you. The only reason the body count was positive, that was for men, and it's always been positive for men for the last, I don't know, maybe even 1,000 years. It's been positive for men to have the body count. You say, okay, because you got away with the women. Oh, yeah, you know how to deal with those women. Yeah, man. I said, yeah. It was always a thing. It was always a dap up. It was always a dap up when a man did that. It was always a dap up. But it's not a dap up. You girls are making it a dap up for yourself, but it's not. It's a tragedy. I'm sorry. And you might think it's opposite, but that's what it is. It's just not a good look. It's not a good look. The high toss-up count is it's not a good look. Derek might love it, but it's just not a good look. Let me leave Derek alone. Derek gonna take me out one of these days. He already giving me hints like, yeah, I've seen somebody, they were shooting each other over some bullshit. They was using kids for body shields. What you trying to tell me, Derek? Derek scaring the ego up. I can't wait to put hands on Eagle. That goddamn Eagle out of his mind, man. Hey, if I get paid for every word I said, man, I'll be real rich, man. I can get some words off and think about it. In the couple of hours I come on, I hardly I know y'all be like, damn, he hardly pause. He don't even pause, man. He can just keep going, man. It's like, if you did the playback, play the CC on it when you play it back, you just see word after word after word. Like Eagle can get some words out all the time. I'm not a wordologist like that, but I can get the words out. We don't always get to talk about everything that we want to talk about, but that's why I had to retitle everything, because I was going to just try to do another part of Why Your Fighter Sucks, but I never got to. So we just want to see it. And so that's what I try to put out, that let's see these fights. We'll get more into it Friday. Hopefully we'll see what I'm going to do. I've been wanting to do a little bit of something different, but we're going to see how it works out. We may do a little hint of it Friday. We'll see. So I'm not going to change the form completely, nothing like that, but we might try something a little bit different up in Eagles Way of Boxing. Anyway, my shout out to all the real people that I see, and my shout out to all y'all that mess with me. Y'all know what it is, Eagles Way of Boxing, man, all the time, man, every time, every day. It's nothing but blessings, baby. That's how I give it out, Derek. I bless y'all up, even if y'all got the middle finger up at me. I know Eagle sick. Oh, wow. Appreciate seeing y'all, though, Bruce and Derek, Lala D, Sir Flame, all y'all, Gil. Yeah. I'm scared, Derek. I don't know what to do, brother. I gotta go see. I gotta talk to this girl, man, but I'm scared, man. I don't even know, man. Because I can, you know what? I can feel it. It feel like I'm on stage, brother. It feel like a setup, man. Derek, it feel like a setup, man. I feel like I'm being set up. I think I'm getting set up from so many angles. It's like, damn, I know I can feel it. I know that's a setup. I know it. I can feel it. I can feel when do you feel like when you're getting set up? The only thing missing is that noose around your neck. You feel like, hey, this is a setup. Why just stay so comfortable? No. Eagle, don't do it. Don't fall for it, Eagle. No, Eagle will try not to. Let me unplug these things here. Yeah, brother, I'm gonna try my best, man. Um, yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it works. I'm gonna catch y'all though. If these dumbass plugs don't want to come out, get your ass out of there. Shit, you ain't charging my phone up. Where we at now? What I told you, we was at 60 something. Where we at now? Piece of shit ass charger. I'm gonna have to do what my brother said, get the Anchor. Shit, we went up 10%. After all that shit, the phone wasn't even on. We only went up 10%. All right, y'all. Yay, yay. I just stole Ice Cube. Ice Cube on y'all. All right.